Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's beautiful out. It's probably 75 degrees, blue skies, a couple of clouds floating by. Just gorgeous. I'm glad to see an end to the rain here. See how sunny it is? I'm getting a late start leaving the cave this morning. It's actually this afternoon. It's about 11 o'clock. And I'm going next door. Let's get some Dunkin' Donuts. I'm hungry this morning and I need some coffee. I don't do this all the time. Seems to be I do it when you guys are with me, but it's local, it's a treat. Here we have Mr. Leaf Blower Man with his big blow dryer. I say leave the leaves where they fall. Get it? They fall. That's how we get dirt. I don't know. I've never been. The only time I ever want to rake up leaves is to make a pile to jump in. All right, let's get some coffee and maybe some hash browns. This is my grandson's favorite place. He spent the night this weekend and we came here for breakfast Sunday. Hi, good morning. Can I get a medium macchiato with almond milk?
A medium hot macchiato?
Yes, with almond milk.
All right. Would that be it?
An order of hash browns, please.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
All right, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, sir. That's because my voice is so deep and low. That's hilarious. Anyway, yeah, I'm in a good mood today, you guys. I have no idea what we're going to talk about today. Two things I wanted to accomplish. I'm doing a couple art projects right now that I'm excited about, so I can't talk about them right now. But that's going on. But I thought today maybe we'd take a look. I haven't done any of the dehydrating yet in my dehydrator. So maybe we'll do that. And I also have that Indian food that we were going to taste test. I bought some zucchini, so maybe later on we'll make some lunch and have that. But that's the extent of my big plans today. I don't know what Tom and I are doing later. Maybe run around and do some errands. But it's my favorite kind of day. Not a lot going on. And yesterday I went out to my deck and kind of clean things up a little bit, got rid of the dead stuff. Of course today it's gorgeous, but I pulled inside my lemon tree plants and yeah, just, got to make a date to go apple picking. Things like that. How are you guys? What have you been up to? I also need to, I'm sure you guys are wondering what the heck's going on with my new leg. Or maybe you're not wondering, and I'm just rambling. All right, we're going to pull up here in a second. I'll tell you about the leg in a minute. Let's hand over our debit card. Good morning.
Good morning. Order of hash browns.
Thank you.
Almond milk.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Have a great day.
Have a good one.
They're so sweet there. Do I know this person? I don't know. Good morning. Okay, folks. Yes. My favorite kind of day. No big plans. Gorgeous out. Have a little breakfast here. We'll go home. Oh, if you guys follow me on Facebook, I posted a video. I'm late getting on the bandwagon for this girl. She's from the UK. She's been around for a while. Her name is Lauren Tate. And I posted a video of her in 2012. She was 15. So she's 19 now. Freaking amazing. Her voice reminds me of Janis Joplin, Grace Slick, just that raspy, rock and roll, and she's really good. And I posted her doing a cover of Led Zeppelin's Whole Lotta Love. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. She's great. And yeah, that's it. Let me give you a little scenery, and I'll see you when we get home. Okay, guys, we're home. And I realized I never showed you my hash browns. I love these hash browns at Dunkin' Donuts. They don't give you a lot, but they're very good. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. 100% vegan. Very tasty. They add like onion and garlic. Really good. It's funny, I pulled in and I see on my air conditioner again is another plate of tomatoes. I love living in a small town. Cheers to that. And I also remembered I got that. Remember I talked about that mixed media deck of cards from Kayla Give Hand that Cindy Utter had showed. I did the mixed media page. Well, that came in the mail, so I'm going to show you that too. So let me get my butt out of here, stop talking to myself in the car. I'm sure my neighbors think I'm insane, and that's okay. And I'll see you inside. Okay, I'm in, and this is what was waiting for me. Thank you, Joe and Teresa. We'll use these in our lunch today. All right, let me feed the birdies. Okay, guys, the birdies are fed. I'm going to get washed up and changed and get going here. I'm working on some artwork this morning, but one thing I will show you, it's still drying, so I can't show you completely, but I did this last night. And it is a pot, a plant pot. So I don't think it warrants a video, but if you're interested in how I did this, let me know and I'll show you. It's drying right now, so I can't take it out of the box and show you, but I had a lot of fun last night just watching paint drip. So that was cool. And I could show you one other thing. Hang on a second. I still have to give this a second coat and line it, but this was a cookie tin. Tom had bought some butter cookies, and I took the tin and am making a container for my grandson's little Pokemon characters. So I thought that turned out cute. What do you think about my giant Pokeball? I'll show you something else we did. One thing about having kids and grandkids, as my dish is drying, my house is so messy, you guys. It actually looks clean, but I need to do some deep cleaning, and I think I have a date tomorrow to do that. If I don't schedule it in, I'll just, work on art projects and, but yeah, I really need to mop and clean the floors and all that stuff, but back on track, Callie. Yeah, having kids and grandkids lets you, I love you guys, let you do kitty things. So one thing we did, and I'll show you mine. My grandson's actually came out much cuter. But do you guys remember this craft? When you take leaves and put them between wax paper and use crayons and melt the whole thing. This is the one that I did. You should have seen, I gave the ones my grandson did to him, but he did beautifully. He actually concentrated all his colors, and it came out much nicer than mine, but we had fun. So what's your favorite little autumn crafts that you like to do? I had reposted my shrunken head tutorial, and maybe I'll go back and post a couple videos from last year. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day too. Like I said, I'm going to get washed up, and we'll check in a little bit, and I'll let you know what's going on. See you in a few. Would you look at this day, you guys? So it's funny, I was looking through the pantry deciding what I was going to add to our lunch today, and I realized I didn't have any yellow onions, and I was a little bummed. And then I remembered that on my porch, if you'll see in that square brown container through my dirty window here, I had planted some onions. And so I just went out there and apologize I didn't bring you with me, but look what I pulled out. Hello. Yes, so that made me very happy, and I wanted to share that with you. So, first yellow onion harvest of the year. See you in a minute. Hey, I'm waiting for the coffee to perk, so I figured I'd show you some stuff. And I realized I never finished up with my leg story. Hello, getting old. Where I'm at, I called for physical therapy. They were calling Medicare to see what would be covered. If it's a 4-hour exam, I think I shared with you guys that a comprehensive functional assessment exam with the prosthetic leg on. If Medicare does not cover that, it will cost out of pocket $800. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. And once again, those of you who know me know that I'm a procrastinator, and it's been low on the list of priorities lately, but I do need to do that. It's hanging over my head. I have a leg hanging over my head. So that's where we're at. I'll keep you posted after I make the appointment and stuff, and maybe I'll take you guys along for that exam. So it's still forthcoming. Yeah, that's it. So let me show you the inspiration deck. I got this, I opened it, and I haven't shared the whole deck yet, so I wanted to share it with you guys. This is the Mixed Media Inspiration Prompt Deck of Cards by Kaela Givehand, and I found out about this deck from Cindy Utter, who I believe got it from the Art Junkie, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure, please forgive me, girls. But I will put the link to Kaela Givehand's site, and as per my dear friend and sister Miss Marianne McMillan, Nana number 3, she told me she tried to purchase this deck and they were on back order. So I don't know the status. I got the original starter deck. Not gonna lie, these were pricey, much more than I would normally spend, but I decided I really wanted them, and they were $22 for the starter deck. And once you were done with shipping, it came to $28, so $28.80, so almost $30. This is it. I haven't opened them yet. I'm excited about it though. I'll be using these not to copy others' ideas, but we do all pull from the greater consciousness, if you will. But I hope to be doing my own challenges. For those who know me, know that I love that, and I do like Mike Deacon's Mission Inspiration and things like that, but I also shared that I had some prompts from Crazy Island Family that I used as well as my own. But Mixed Media Inspiration Deck by Kaela Givehand, and I've showed you this 5 times. I'm going to take off this band here. The writing is very small. Suggestions for using this deck: designed to be used for making artistic creations and can be used in a variety of ways. And then she just talks about deal some cards, pick them for inspiration, keep the deck nearby if you feel stuck or uninspired, pull a card, shuffle the deck, build a mixed media piece using all 52 cards. Wow. Create in groups or with a partner. And then she talks about it's not designed to replace your own creativity, blah, 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 blah. And then there's inspiration. Like I said, I will post the link. All right, let's pull 3 random cards. I'm not going to create a piece right now, but just to give you an example, I just shuffled a bit, and I'll pull 3. Oh, that's nice. Repeat the last 3 cards. Well, we can't do that because we don't have those. Hello, off to a good start. Add paint using something other than a paintbrush. Okay. Woohoo. So, whatever. Key card or old credit card, a brayer, your fingers, craft sticks, Q-tip, etc. Bubble wrap. Use a crafty tool with paints or spray inks. Use your favorite rubber stamp. Okay, so these are pretty basic. I haven't gone through all of them yet, but when you mix them up, add collage elements, go wild, add tissue paper, include a label, add acrylic paint, add gesso. These are pretty standard prompts. She does have additional decks to go along with, supplemental decks, if you will, that go along with these, that kind of branch off. But it's always nice to support fellow artists, and I gave them a shot. So they come in this nice little acrylic box, and we'll see. I will keep you posted with these. So that's that. And the only other thing I got from Amazon this week was, I think I showed you the bag of Pokemon. Oh, and that tissue tin that I showed you, I first covered it with tissue paper. Not tissue tin, the cookie tin, the Pokeball. It's not just acrylic paint on the tin. I covered the whole thing, decoupaged the whole thing with tissue paper first, white tissue paper, and then I painted over it. But I got some stuff for my grandkids. Ordered more. There were Pokemon on back order, not surprisingly. I got my granddaughter Riley a mermaid tail blanket, which was really cool, and my grandson a shark one. They almost look like sleeping bags, but they're fish. I'm sure you guys have seen these things. Speaking of my granddaughter Riley, this grandma needs to get her butt moving this week and get the material and get making that Supergirl costume. I got to pull that out. So definitely need to do that before it gets like imminent. You know how I work. But anyway, I'm trying to think of what else I need to update you guys on. Thank you for all the love and support on my Woodstock video. I know it was forever long. I'm going to try not to make today's video an hour and a half again. But I got a lot of support from that, and you know, it was very healing for me. And I did find more pictures afterwards, and I'll share those with you another time. But I found some pictures of me and my daughters planting the flowers around the site, and a picture of me and my daughter at the site holding up police tape. I told you how they tried to barricade people and keep people off for a while, and things like that. So I'll share those at another time. And Christina, I have a couple more pictures of you, sweetheart. So I told you my friend Rich Miller, I've reconnected with his daughter. So that was good. I'm looking at a list here. What else? Oh, the Galaxy Bowls. That was a cool video. If you haven't checked it out, thank you for the support for those. It's funny when a couple people remark that it reminded them of speckleware like Grandma used to have, and I love that stuff. And I didn't notice that, but as soon as you guys said that, that's all I saw. And that's actually the first thing that Tom said when he saw it too. It reminds me of like speckleware that my grandma had. So, but I love how they came out. So check out that video too. Shameless plug number 57. What else? Oh, Happy Mail. Oh, you guys, I have a list now of people that I need to send out Happy Mail to. So that's going to be a focus for me in the next couple weeks too. So thank you for your patience. If you've sent me anything and you have not yet heard from me, I'm working on it. So that'll be good. And I think that's all. Oh, I have one other. I got some some graphite transfer paper from Amazon. This was a couple dollars. And I'm going to use this with my wood burning tool. I shared with you guys that I got that a while ago, and that's been sitting in the closet ever since. So I have ideas for good projects, and right now we might as well get started on lunch, because otherwise this video will be an hour and a half long. So I'm just going to chop up that onion. How cool was that? And some garlic, and chop up some zucchini. I'll take out my trusty cast iron frying pan, a little bit of my Earth Balance vegan butter. We'll saute those up, and then we're going to add that packet of the chana dal that Tom had picked up for me. We'll mix that up, and then I also have a package of organic turmeric rice that I got in my Vegan Cuts box 2 weeks ago. Good thing these are all processed foods, so that nothing expired. Yeah, so let's do that. All right, I'll see you in a minute. All right, I'll show you what we're working here with. This is what Tom got me, and it's just kind of a sauce base. It's 100% vegan, gluten-free, contains chickpeas, zucchini, carrots, tomato, onion, garlic, ginger, spices, and red kernel. So we're going to add this with water, quarter cup of water, to our sauteed zucchini. I have 2 of them. Our freshly picked onion, and I have a couple of cloves of garlic. So that's all. We're going to saute these 3, then we'll add this with the water, and we're going to serve it over this organic turmeric brown rice. I got this in my Vegan Cuts box. All we have to do is microwave this for 90 seconds. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll chop these up, and I have my cast iron skillet heating up. I'll put in about a tablespoon of my earth balance, and we'll get to sauteing. All right? See you in a second. All right, let's start with the onion. I'm just going to give it a rough chop. Look at that. Homegrown. I'm not a professional chef, nor do I play one on TV. Like I said, we're not going to get too hung up on this here. Just doing a rough chop. Trying not to cry. I like to get everything chopped first, and then we can have it all ready to go. All right, so I'll finish up the onion, and then we'll do the zucchini and the garlic. All right, so there's our onion. And now we're going to do garlic. And you know me, if a recipe calls for 1 clove of garlic, I'll use 5. So I've already peeled these, and I love this garlic press. I've had it for over 20 years. It's heavy duty. It is a Susie, if that means anything to anyone. I highly recommend it. I use it all the time. And it just makes mincing garlic a breeze. So I'll just give it a good squeeze, like a Play-Doh extractor. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll chop our zucchini, and we'll get cooking, okay? All right, the garlic's all done, and now let's do the zucchini. I wanted to share this with you. I always talk about how when I cut up scraps, I throw them in a bag and keep it in the freezer, and then I'll use this to make a pot of vegetable stock. So that's what I do as I go along. As you can see, the bag is pretty full, so it's time to make some stock. But anyway, save all your good scraps. And I'm just going to quarter these. So I'll cut slices. I don't know how you can see this any better, sorry. And then I'm going to just quarter the slices. Okay? So I'm going to chop up both of these, and then meet you at the frying pan. All right, let's get cooking. Here's the zucchini. It's quite a lot, but I'll eat this throughout the week, and I'll let Tom try this too. So let's just add about a tablespoon. My frying pan's nice and hot. And I'm basically going to pretty much throw these all in together and just let them saute down, but let's add our onions first. And the package on the Daal says to season with salt and pepper, so I probably will do a little bit of that as we go along. If you're on a low sodium diet, don't add salt. You can just cook onions and anything smells amazing. Alright, so to that, I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I am gonna let this saute for a few minutes before we add the zucchini. So let's do this, and I'm going to add the garlic in too. I don't want the garlic to burn, so we'll just let this go for a few minutes. And then we'll add the zucchini, and that'll add a lot of liquid to it. Oh my gosh, yum! Yeah, so I am going to add just a little bit of salt to kind of make those onions sweat their flavor a little bit. And some cracked black pepper. Not too much. Time to refill the pepper mill. I'll add some of this. There we go. Yum. Okay, so I'm going to let this cook down for a couple minutes, and then we'll add the zucchini. See you in a minute. Okay, let's add our zucchini now. And I was really debating on whether or not to add some curry powder or coriander or something like that, but I really want to get a taste of how this tastes on its own, and it only recommends salt and pepper, so we're going to go with it. But I did remember that I have some fresh cilantro, and we'll garnish with that. Can't go wrong with that. So let's just add our zucchini. And I'm going to put a lid on this. And this will reduce down a lot, but I am going to put a lid on the frying pan to let it steam a little bit. And then we'll let it, saute and roast. So let's do that. Yeah, probably, I don't know. I'll check it. But I would say this is going to take like maybe 5 to 10 minutes with the lid on. But we shall see. So let that go. I'll see you back here when that's ready to. Okay, it's been 10 minutes or so. And you can see these have reduced down a lot. It smells amazing in here. I am going to let these cook for a few more minutes just to, caramelize a little bit, if they will. Yum. And you guys, I think I keep thinking that I should add more spice. So I think I am going to add a little cumin, maybe some turmeric, and I don't know, coriander or something. I'm going to add some spices, and I'll tell you what they are in a minute. Okay, this is what I'm going to put in. And, I think it's important when you're cooking to go with your gut. I do that with my art, too, so I'll tell you what it is in 1 second, but they're beautiful colors. I used, hang on, about a teaspoon of curry powder, about a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, about a 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and because I can't ever get enough garlic, about a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. I know it's going to skew the results of the taste test, but that's okay. It's not a taste test. We're going to eat it, and I want it to taste good the first time and not have to go back in. I'm going with my gut. It doesn't usually steer me wrong. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys, I could eat this just like this. Okay. I'm going to let this go for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 more minutes. And then we're going to come back and add about a 1/4 cup of water or so. And the contents of our package here. And then that's supposed to cook for 20 minutes. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, let's do this. Looks great. I've slit the top of this. We shall see. I can see why it needs water. It's definitely thick and pasty. But how bad can it be? I love dal. Are you guys Indian food fans? Anybody who's been around for a while knows how much I love Indian food. And again, now that the weather's getting cooler, I love to cook in my nest and hibernate. Yum. Okay, let's add the water. And it says you can add more water if you wish. But we haven't followed the rules so far. Why would we start now? But that looks about right. And I'm going to put a cover back on this. And we're going to let it simmer for 20 minutes. And when it's been about 18 minutes, I'm going to put that rice in the microwave. And then I'll meet you for some lunch. So, see you in 20 minutes. Okay, our daal's got a few more minutes to go, so let's put this in the microwave. Organic turmeric, brown rice, naturally gluten-free. Okay. It says, peel it open, microwave for 90 seconds, stir thoroughly, and serve. Ingredients are filtered water, organic brown rice, organic coconut milk, organic olive oil, organic turmeric, extract, and sea salt. All right, this is what it looks like. And only a mixed media artist would... I looked at this packaging and I'm like, oh, I could make a journal out of that. Yeah. Let's just peel this open a little bit. And I'm doing this with one hand, obviously. Get in there. 90 seconds, eh? I think I can handle it. See you when everything's all done. Okay, you guys, it's been 20 minutes. This looks amazing. I'm really excited to try it. And I've taken our rice out of the microwave. And I also chopped up some of that cilantro. So let me plate this up and I'll meet you back here for a bite. All right, let's get this plated up. And of course, I'm going to use one of my Galaxy bowls. You know I'll put the link below. Yeah, so here's our rice. And it looks like brown rice. It smells good. So I'm just going to take that whole thing and dump it in our bowl. Looks good. Smells good. Yeah. All right. And then this stuff, which, you guys, look at that. Doesn't that look incredible? Nice and thick gravy. Just gonna dump it right on here. I feel bad that Tom's not here right now. I'll save him some of this dal and we'll make different rice tonight. He could try it. Yum! Okay, you guys. This looks incredible. I'll see you back here and we'll share a bite. Okay, and you know I had to put a lot of cilantro on. Oh. Yummy. I hope it's as good as I've hyped it up to be. I don't see why I'd be disappointed, but get a little bit of everything in here. It's super hot. Oh yeah, that's delicious. It's really creamy and I'm glad I added the spices. It's not too much. Ah. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah, you guys. 2 thumbs up. This was worth the wait. I hope I've inspired you to try it or make some homemade dal. It's not hard to make at all. And I love it. The only thing I'm missing is some naan, some bread. This is so good. You could add any vegetable you like. If you don't like zucchini, you could add, carrots or peas or this is really super good, you guys. Okay, listen, I was going to do the dehydrator today, and true to my nature of procrastination being my middle name, I'm going to wait. Already the afternoon's gotten away in a good way. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so I'm going to do some editing. Hoping to do a little more artwork this afternoon. Stay tuned for that. I need to do a mission inspiration page. The Gypsy and Witch theme for October has been posted in our group till the 15th. So I'm excited about that too. So a few things in the works. I'm going to touch base with my sweetie bear later and see what he wants to do. I'm not going to be hungry for dinner. He probably will, but maybe I can entice him to have some of this. So I'm basically saying I'll see you next week, or I'll see you soon with some art tutorials. And I hope you guys are having a great week. And I promise that we will do dehydrate some apples next week. But I love you so much. You know I do. Peace and love. Welcome any and all new subscribers, and thanks to all of you guys who've stuck with me and are still here. You know I love you dearly. So I hope you're having a beautiful week, and I'll talk to you very soon, okay? Follow me on Facebook if you haven't. Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, all my links are below. So check them out, as well as the link to the Gypsy and the Witch page. Please join us on Facebook. My Gypsy sister and I, Miss Rita Marie, would love to have you. So have a beautiful day. Paint some galaxy bowls. Eat some rice. Love you guys. Take care.